The following video is a hydraulic surface grinder. It's a Brown & Sharpe 824 dial size. The serial number of the unit is 523-824-2199. The machine is new 1981.
Okay, I currently have the machine running and it's wired for 220 volts. We've got our spindle turned on right now and hydraulics. Just going to start the table moving for you. We still have the machine on a skid here, so it might seem to be a little shaky. Let your table travel there. It has all the functions of a standard Brown & Sharpe. You have your truing function here and your rapid function here for dressing your wheel if you wanted to dress off the magnet, which this machine is really not necessary as it has its own over-the-wheel dresser with dress compensation. In other words, each time you dress the wheel with this machine, the electronics automatically advance the spindle down or the axis down the same amount you took off of the wheel. So let me go ahead and show you a grinding program. I have one in the machine right now. Basically what it's going to do, from this point it's going to wrap it down to a spot where it's going to start to feed. It's going to feed down to the next point, which will be the changeover from your coarse feed to your fine feed, and then there's going to come a time where it's going to go into reach the final size, which in this case is 1 inch. It'll do a few spark out passes. The machine will go back up, will pull over and park. And I have it set for an automatic dress, and I have it set for 1, meaning at the end of each part or beginning of each part it'll dress. Now you could put a 10 in here, and every 10 parts the wheel would dress, or a 2, and every 2 parts the wheel would dress, and this is your dress increment. So we're going to make sure we're in automatic, and we're going to press the cycle start. Get the table moving. First thing it's going to do is it's going to wrap it down to its start position, which is a safe position above your workpiece. In this case it's 1 inch 0.225. Alright, we're doing a plunge grind here just for speed, so as you can see we're going down each time 2/1000ths. Until we get to that point there. Now we switch to our fine feed. Excuse me, when we get to 1/1000ths above the final size. Right here we'll switch. Now we're in our fine feed, feeding in tenths. Now we've reached the final size. We're going to do some spark out passes. The machine will park and at the same time go back up, and then starts the dressing cycle. Cross, dresses the wheel, comes back again and makes a compensation. That's a full cycle. Other thing I could show you would be if you wanted to just dress the wheel at the beginning of the cycle, or just a regular dressing of the wheel. You don't have to do it at the end of the cycle. And it also has a program here where you can have it in cycle. You'll be grinding your workpiece, and when it gets at the point where it switches from the coarse feed to the fine feed, before it goes into the fine feed, the machine will park itself, dress the wheel, and then continue from where it was down to the final size again. So it has actually 3 cycles. You can true the wheel anytime you want, like I just did by turning the machine off and then on again. It's actually dressing the wheel. You can see the dust. Or we have an automatic mode, which will do it after a certain amount of parts, or an in cycle, which will do it every part. It will clean the wheel off before you get to your final couple of tenths. So that's like an in cycle dress. And this machine is time capsule. It's in beautiful condition, quiet. It's all original paint, all original lettering here, and lights and switches. This is actually a beautiful machine. I don't know what else to say about it, so I'm going to stop. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I just want to add, we've got our electronic magnet on here, which is tucked away over here. It's electromatic. It's variable speed plus a variable pull or full power. And it has demagging going we shut it off here, you'll see that the current of the magnet is going on and off as it demagnets itself. That's a normal thing down to when there's no more magnetism. I believe this is a 14-inch grinding wheel on here. Comes with a cooling system. We do have one of the splash guards currently off, just so that we can show the machine better. We have the full documentation and the operator's manual as well as electrical diagrams.